You know that we knock 'em down. Yeah, we know we knock 'em down. You know we knock 'em down.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk. Colossal Boxing Talk is associated with Three Kings Boxing under the movement umbrella, and I am back today with another video. I'm here to talk about promoter Eddie Hearn. He has stated that he believes Deontay Wilder is taking a big risk for a very small amount of money, but I want to spin the angle. We all know that Deontay Wilder wants one guy and one guy only in the heavyweight division. That guy happens to be Anthony Joshua. But it all appears that Eddie Hearn is doing everything he can to curve and delay and postpone and, further make us wait on the fight that not only boxing fans want, but Deontay Wilder himself wants. Deontay has been adamant about, getting a fight with Anthony Joshua. He's called him out numerous of times. His focus is on him while at the same time trying to prepare for his toughest test to his career thus far, King Kong Luis Ortiz. And now you have Eddie Hearn, doing what promoters supposed to do. But I think that deep down inside, I think that, Eddie Hearn is happy this fight is being made because Luis Ortiz, if y'all all remember, he was the mandatory to the WBA title, which Anthony Joshua holds. He signed with Eddie Hearn for a reason, because he thought he would get a fair shake and a fair chance, be promoted correctly, and get his title shot at Anthony Joshua. But we all seen how Eddie Hearn did him. He fucked him around and, pretty much threw him to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? And now Luis Ortiz finds himself with a golden opportunity to really be able to have it come back tenfold and, shove it down, Eddie Hearn's throat. No homo. Pause. If he's indeed able to defeat Deontay Wilder this Saturday night and become the WBC heavyweight champion. Eddie Hearn want to talk about the risk that Deontay Wilder is taking for a small amount of money, and he wants to bring up, well, I offered Deontay, $4 million to face Dillian White, and he turned that down, and he has the nerve to say Dillian White is on the same level of Ortiz. Come on, bruh. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. You out your mind. It is no way on God's green earth that you can ever say that Dillian White compares to fucking Luis Ortiz in any way, shape, or form. That's just not happening. Dillian White got knocked the fuck out by Anthony Joshua. Dillian White went life and death with a shot-worn Derek Chisora, excuse me. Dillian White gasses out. Dillian White doesn't have the pedigree, the skill set, anything. Nothing is comparable to, Luis Ortiz other than their heavyweights. And they have darker complexion. That is about it. That's where the comparisons stop. And maybe both of them want to fight Deontay Wilder. Other than those three things, the comparisons stop, man. And Eddie Hearn is really happy that Deontay Wilder is fighting Luis Ortiz. Because he's banking on Wilder defeating Ortiz so they can finally get rid of the old man. And this is not me calling Ortiz old. This is what a lot of people feel. He's old. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He's old, one of those guys. You know how you coming up, whether it's basketball, football, you got those veterans that, up there in age, but they're tough as nails. They still can, give it to the young bucks, like they were when they were in their prime. That's how everybody is looking at Luis Ortiz. They like, man, I don't want to fuck with this motherfucker, because this nigga right here, he can punch, he can box, he ain't scared. This motherfucker is confident. I mean, I don't want Anthony Joshua to get up in the ring with him and risk, taking a L, losing his title. Hell, Deontay Wilder's promoter, Lou DiBella, feels the same way. He said it in his interview with Kevin Iole from YahooSports.com that if he had the choice, Deontay Wilder wouldn't be fighting, Luis Ortiz. So for Deontay Wilder to want to fight Luis Ortiz and actually sought him out. Not once but twice. That says a lot about his character as a fighter. Deontay Wilder has been adamant in proclaiming that he's the best guy in the heavyweight division. He's the baddest man on the planet. And he's looking to really, confirm that by taking out Luis Ortiz and then resetting his sights on Anthony Joshua. But you got Eddie Hearn worrying about the risk of a fighter that's not his, but at the same time saying he wants to make the fight. Well, Eddie Hearn, if you want to make the fight, then make the fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? This fight doesn't need to be built up anymore. I understand that Joseph Parker is right there, but you could have definitely had an agreement with Team Wilder. You defeat, Joshua defeats, Joseph Parker. Boom, we gonna fight September, December of this year. There's no need to be throwing around Alexander Povetkin and Jarrell Miller. You throwing out every fucking name in the book except Deontay Wilder's, but you saying you want to fight him. Come on, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Let's not stop trying to act like us fans are stupid, man. We peeping game, bruh. You hope that Wilder takes care of Ortiz. That way you can still dick around Wilder, because you're going to prolong this fight as long as possible for whatever reason. And I don't even know if Anthony Joshua personally is avoiding Deontay Wilder. But Eddie Hearn makes him look bad by saying, well, if he wins, if Jarrell Miller wins and Anthony Joshua wins, Joshua will fight, Jarrell Miller in August at the Barclays Arena. I understand that angle. You're trying to expose Joshua to the American fans over here in America. But let's be real, man. You talking out of your ass, because 1 minute you worrying about it being a big risk. It seemed like you coming off trying to portray that you just hope that everything goes as planned and Wilder defeats Ortiz, keeping a potential undisputed unification fight in place. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you're throwing out every other heavyweight besides Deontay Wilder for Joshua's next fight, assuming that he gets past Joseph Parker, who happens to be the WBO heavyweight champion. So, Wilder didn't have to take it. This is a voluntary defense. But after this, if he does indeed get by Luis Ortiz, there's no fucking reason why. The WBC already said he already did his obligation by knocking Berman Stavern the fuck out in their rematch in the first round. So he has, this voluntary defense, and we all know how I feel. Unification bouts should take precedence over any mandatory. That's just how it should be across the board in boxing. That should be a mandated rule. We all know that. So after Joshua, if he wins against Parker and Wilder, if he wins against Ortiz, they should fight next. It shouldn't be no if and buts about Jarrell Miller, Alexander Povetkin, Dominic Brazil, Amir Mansour, whoever it is. They need to clear the fuck out the way and let the big dogs get in the ring and settle who is the best guy. Simple as that, man. There's enough fucking talking. I know Eddie Hearn is trying to do his job as a promoter, trying to big up his fighter, trying to, whatever you want to call it. But no, man, the fans need to, stick to what they know is right. The winner of Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz, Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker must fight next. Simple as that, man. I'm tired of all this back and forth in the social media, this talking. Man, get the fucking fight done, man. Put the egos to the side. You know what I'm saying? Come up with a fair deal for all parties involved and get the fucking fight done, man. Stop worrying about what Wilder gonna be making. Just worry about making that fight when it come time to make it between your fighter and Deontay Wilder. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, man. Subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Drop those comments in the comment section below. Turn your notifications on to get notified every time I upload content. Head over to Facebook, smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Follow me, Big Cool, on Twitter at Colossal CBT. Shout out to everybody in the movement that's moving with us. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.